All right, it's a house full today, and I see the questions coming up on the chat. What I'll do is I'll take the questions on the chat first, and then I'll go to Julia, then Jane, and then Hema. So the first question is from Simon. I have my own site and want to know how would I use the custom site domain. I use my personal website and a Zenler site and have another URL. Setting up drip walkthrough would be useful as well. Okay, so what I'll do is I will share a link with you, which shows you how to set up a custom domain. You can go to the settings in Zenler and set up your own custom domain in Zenler if you are on the Pro or Premium account. So I will just send the link to you where you can understand how to set up the custom domain.
Thank you. The query I had was I've got my own existing website,
Okay.
and when I have a courses tab on it, which will then link into the Zenler site.
Okay.
So it then falls under two different URLs.
Ah, okay. What you
I've
can
al-
do is,
I
yeah,
was just
please
going
go.
to say one other thing. I've also got a separate URL that I could build a second site purely on Zenler with. So I was just curious about if I can do that because it didn't seem to be an option to add a second website. And I know we can have three or something, can't we?
Absolutely. So there is an option to add a site. I can again send you a link on how to do that. You can add a site in your Zenler account. And having said that, the first question, what you can do is you can use a subdomain to link to the main account. For example, let's say your main domain is simon.com. So your Zenler account can be courses.simon.com. So it's the same domain, but the prefix changes. So the person feels like you have created one site specifically for courses. So it can be your main site can be your main domain, and your Zenler site can be prefix plus main domain.
Right.
Yeah.
If I've set it up and it's got my website name and then .new Zenler at the end or something like that. So you're saying that would flip it around and it would have my website.com at the end and something in
Correct.
between.
You will have to set up the custom domain, and that's how it will be.
And would that impact, because I've already got all of the sites set up and redirecting towards the new Zenler URL, would it wipe out anything I've already done, or will it still keep that old setup?
Okay. So within your site, everything will change automatically. If you have embedded any links, and I think it should still open because the new Zenler domain remains there. So I don't think there should be a problem. It will work because your for example, it's courses.newsandler.com and it is courses.simon.com. Both would be the same, is how you set up in the custom domain, but just double check with support once because I just might go wrong in the tech. Just check with support that if I change it to the custom domain, any embedded links with the newsandler.com, will they automatically redirect or will I have to do something to it?
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
And is that the same setting up a second? Because like I said, I've got a separate domain that I've purchased, which is a training domain. Can I set up a separate site?
You
Because
can.
I couldn't see an option that allowed it under the site setting.
I'll send you a support document on how to do it.
Right, thank you.
Yeah. One
Can
sec.
I just chime in? I just did this right now and it's screwed up everything. All my embedded links were not working. I had to hire someone to fix it. And even now, my website, the new version of the website, if I type in www.soulsync.com, it shows up. But if I just type in the URL soulsync.com, it doesn't show up.
Yes, because you have to set up a redirect rule from your main domain to your www domain.
Yes, I did that.
It'll
I
take
did.
about 24 hours to propagate. Was it
It's
done?
been so it took about 24 hours to propagate, and I was able to see it and it was working. But right before this call, I looked at it again, it's not working. So there's
So Yeah,
That's
there
why
is
I'm on
some
this
tech
call
issue
too, by
that
the
needs
way.
to be checked.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So I hope that answers your question, Simon. I've also put the link to add a site to your Zenler account. Okay. I'll take the next question from Jane before I go to people who have raised their hands. Okay, Jane has raised her hand. I have a question about video size for my classes. They are too big and I ran through Handbrake and Media Encoder. Do I need Vimeo or Loom to embed them? So you don't need Vimeo or Loom to embed them because Zenler has Vimeo already as an enterprise plan where your videos are actually getting uploaded. You need to shorten your videos, the size of the videos, correct?
Well, yeah, it took a long time to record and edit them out. They're not that big. But when I tried the first course I have up there, no problem. They were okay. The second course, they had some that were just too large. But yeah, so I know I can, if I have a Vimeo account. Now, Enterprise is the high-end one, correct? Because I have a paid account, but I don't have the real high-end one. And I'm just small. I don't have I don't have a large company or anything. So yeah, all I want to do, the reason I want to switch to Zenler, or have switched, is because of the courses. And I had a hard time on every other website because I do have a website up, but it's just not user friendly for courses. It's too many hoops. So I thought this is easy peasy. I can just download all my stuff. There it is. But no, it won't. So I just don't want to have to pay for yet another thing is my thing. So go ahead. I'm sorry.
No, I was just saying, I feel that there could be a tech involved here, maybe something going wrong, because if the videos, how long are they? Like, what is the length of the video?
Okay. In real time or in gigabytes?
Like hours, like is it 2 hours, 3 hours, 4 hours?
Oh,
How
Lord,
long?
no. I have a course. I have I have courses. And then the courses are broken down into lessons. And each lesson, the longest one is 19 minutes.
Oh, I'm
So, I mean, that
100%
should be
sure
no
that
problem, but it
exactly.
won't.
I'm 100% sure that could be a tech issue somewhere. Please get in touch with support@zenler.com and they will help you out. I don't think this is a bandwidth problem at all. Please get in touch with support and they'll help you.
Okay, well, I did, and they told me to put it through Handbrake, and I did. But the thing is, it says on the thing that I can download the media library at 2 gigs. I can only upload 1 gig. And apparently they're coming across as being, some of them are like 1.3 gigabyte, some of them are 2.1 gigabyte, but they're not long videos. So that's where I'm just like, what? Yeah, I don't know what to do. So who in support or how in support can I talk to somebody?
The technical support is chat support. You will have to write them once again that you tried to reduce the size with Handbrake. This is the new size and you still can't upload. Yeah.
Okay, but if that's what I thought too, if they're not like massive videos, because the whole course might be an hour, but each individual lesson is not. So
Can I offer a suggestion to solve that
yes,
for you?
yeah, please.
Do you use a Mac or a PC?
Mac.
Good. Go into your iMovie, and when you upload that video into your projects, if you don't download, when you export it and you download it, you can, instead of doing the highest, the 1080, you go to the next one. And then you'll notice, because it has to be under 2 megabytes, and this is the cheat. This is how you get this to work. And then if it's under 2 megabytes, export that. Every time you'll be able to upload it. It's not about the length, it's about the size.
Yeah, that's what I thought too. And yeah, they're all at 1080. And I thought maybe if I go down to 720, and I have looked at iMovie, but it wasn't a real clear explanation. That's why I went through Media Encoder, and they're still not getting down there. So I will give that a shot. And then if that doesn't work, I'll go to tech support. So yeah, because I've just spent
that
so
works
much
for me
time
every time, my love. That's the
Okay.
solution.
Okay. Thank you, Matthew. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you.
Thank you, Jane.
Okay, thank you. Oh, can I ask one more quick one? Okay. I heard the first Simon, I guess it was, ask about he has 2 websites. My website is not down yet. It's still up until I get everything transferred over. why would you want to have two different websites and refer over to Zenler? Because is there a reason for that?
Purposes,
Yeah.
traffic.
Just
Yeah,
because of traffic.
I've got two URL. I mean, the website I've got is almost what's next to my head.com. So it's quite a long URL. I've also got one that's plutustraining.co.uk. So I thought that might be another one to either do a redirect for. I've got it hosted and I've already paid for 3 years of hosting with Bluehost. So I was going to keep it as a separate site to Zenler, and potentially what I was looking to do, which is why I was asking about the two websites, is put the Plutus training, create a new site purely on Zenler, and then I can link from one to say, if you go to the training.co.uk, that'll take to the Zenler site, because Zenler will host it, won't it? Manmeet, yeah.
Yes, you're right. Zenler will host it. So if you are putting it on Zenler, then everything else is taken care of. The security, the hosting, and all the tech that is required to run the site.
Yeah, it's annoying because I literally bought Bluehost and then resubscribed to Zenler because I had a year off of Zenler and then realised I could have done it all through Zenler.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Thank you.
Okay, so what I'll do is I'll take a few other questions. I'll go from the top now, and then I'll take the questions on the chat. Yes, Julia, how can I help you?
Hello. I just have a question in relation to the marketing funnels because I'm preparing an online course. It's a long course. It's going to take me a while to get it ready. So I wanted, as I have some classes in the middle that they have been done, I wanted to generate some leads in the meantime. And I've been checking the options within the marketing funnels, and it offers a lead magnet option and then a video series. But I only have one class, which is 1 hour long. So I'm wondering whether I should split it in different sections to have a video series, or maybe it's better to offer a lead magnet. And I don't know what's the best practice for this case.
I think it would be a lead magnet, and on the thank you page, you can put the video.
So on the thank you page will be the video, the full class.
Yes, like whatever you're offering them, whatever video you're offering them, that can go on the thank you page.
Oh, okay. So that would be simple.
Yeah.
Because eventually, what I want to do is to leave this lead magnet for people to join automatically whenever the online course is gonna be evergreen. So I wanted to create a marketing funnel in a way that I won't have to modify it later on. So that's why I'm wondering which option will be the best.
Then you should create a free course as a lead magnet. They should sign up for the course automatically. The course registration page should be your landing page.
Then don't use a marketing funnel. Just offer the class as an online course.
Yes, correct. So I'm saying that create a course, go click on create a course, add the lesson in that course, and then offer the registration page of the course as your lead magnet.
Right. It's just that it is still difficult for me to kind of see the best options of
the only reason here is that if you want to give them anything else in this free option that you're giving, you want to give them additional video, additional media file, anything that you want to give them, you will have to keep going back to the thank you page and putting in there. And thank you page link can be accessed by anywhere, anybody can share it, anybody can access it. But if they have a course, they can only access the course dashboard page when they are logged in as a student. They have the ID and password. So you can offer the video to them along with the resources that you want to offer as a course, as a free course.
Okay.
Yeah. Does that answer the question?
Yes, it does. Because yeah, because I have every time I try to create a marketing funnel, in the end, I end up creating a free course of one class. So this is just interesting. So thank you. And another question is, are you going to be here for the next 2 hours? Or because last week I joined later on and they were already gone.
Yeah. Last week we were on up until 5:45, I think. So maybe the last 15 minutes, if all questions were answered, I would have closed the call. So today as well, we are here until I answer all the questions, latest until 6 p.m.
Okay. All right. Thank you.
Right. All right. So what I'll do is I'll switch between the chat and the window. Now I'll take one question from the chat. Fia had mentioned I'm creating my memberships for my site. Where do bundles show up for students when they are signed up? How can we create free access to lives for people in the membership whilst they remain paid for others? Okay, so this is a trick question. I'll have to, put my mind to it. There are two questions here. One, bundles is a feature or the way to show that you get access to multiple courses together. So bundles don't show anywhere for people. If you are offering a bundle to somebody, that means you are offering multiple courses to them. So for example, if I buy a bundle from you, I'm buying 4 courses from you. The only thing the bundle is doing is making one-click registration for me, right? So when people sign in into your dashboard, they see all the courses together. They don't see a bundle anywhere. Bundle is not like tangible. It's just a service to get access to all the courses together. Second question is that you want to offer live sessions for people in the membership while it remains paid for others. So here what you can do is you can create a course and you can set tiers in the course. So tiers can be that one tier is paid and one tier is free. Tiers separate the audience in deciding where and what will they get. So I think what you can do is okay, I'll have to think about this because the tier system is also publicly available. So if somebody selects the free tier, they actually get access to it free of cost. And why would somebody select a paid call when they have option of a free call? Then I think what you would have to do is you would have to create 2 separate courses where the same call is added in both the places. So let's say inside your bundle, there is a course name called classes, live classes. And there is one more course that is not a part of the bundle and it has a price tag to it. So you'll have to clone. Same course is going to be there twice, one a part of the bundle and one that is not a part of the bundle. One that is a part of the bundle is free, comes with the bundle. One that is not a part of the bundle is paid. But all of them come to the same room, same class. Does that answer the question?
Yeah, that solves my problem. I've been playing with that option and just realizing that it gets really complicated. I have quite a lot of calls. It's what I do a lot, live calls with people. But yeah, I'll roll with it. I'll try to make the best out of it. Yeah, thank you.
All right, try it out and then let me know. Okay, I'll take one more question from Simon. A quick question on the length of Zoom workshops. You can run any Zoom for 4 hours, up to 4 hours. That's the max limit. And 4 hours, 15 minutes is when the Zoom will shut automatically. Any best practice for one-to-one meetings booked? I only have standard Zoom as Zenler allows more time. One-to-one meetings.
Context to that.
Sorry?
The only reason I'm asking is I might be doing some full day courses, which will be 9 until 5. Now there'll be a lunch break in there, so I guess I could break it up to 2 separate meetings that are 4 hours long. But I wondered if there was any other way. Do I have to give the participants a separate link and a separate booking for the afternoon, or can I have?
Okay, what you can do is you can use something called as bring your own Zoom. So Zenler has an integration called bring your own Zoom. And when you do that along with Zenler, then you can simply share any link that you want, Zenler link or the Zoom link, and it will be your Zoom features. Your Zoom would have to be paid to run that longer. I would not suggest sharing 2 different links, because if it breaks for 4 hours. Okay, here's an idea. I'm not sure if it is possible or not, but I'm just thinking out loud with you. You can create a one-to-one booking, and that one-to-one booking can have sessions, right? It can have multiple sessions. The one-to-one booking can have multiple sessions. So the one-to-one booking can have one slot which says 9 to 1 p.m. The second slot can be 1 p.m. to 5 p.m. But this would happen. The Zoom meeting will stop and you'll have to open it again. It will not continue. The only thing that will happen is the one-to-one bookings have something called as an invite link. So if you give that invite link to your participants, the link remains same for them. But on the back end, you will have to close the meeting and start the meeting again.
So it'd be the same link. I just have to do it twice.
Yes, but it will
And
only be. It will only be in one-to-one booking. That's it. No other live area.
So if I'm doing it on the other one, because I specifically didn't do Zoom Pro because the only thing I'd be using it for is full day workshops. The rest of it, I wouldn't need anything for. So you wouldn't recommend doing 2 separate blocks. You'd say do it as a one-to-one meeting. And I'm guessing I could change all of the stuff on the one-to-one meeting to say,
yes, I would say do a test run. I would say do a test run and try how it looks like. And then you should see if you should execute this or not.
And is there a limit to the number of people I can have in a one-to-one Zoom?
So it says one-to-one, but the invite link bypasses registration. So any number of people can join. The max limit is around 300 or 350 on a pro plan, 500 on premium.
So I suppose the other question is, if they are booking onto say what do you call it, like a class, for example, or an interactive webinar, they'd normally register for that, wouldn't they? And if they're registering, I'd be capturing their email address and things for marketing. So I was just wondering if there was an easier way of doing it, because if I do the one-to-one link, they won't register, will they? It's a direct link to...
No. Okay, so what I meant to say was, when you do a one-to-one booking, you can get the registration done from them. You can just use that link of invite link to put it in your confirmation emails, or when you send them reminders, so that link is handy with them to join the meeting, because the Zoom will break after 4 hours. It will close. And these people might want to get back into Zoom, and the Zoom link will not remain the same. The Zoom link will change, but that invite link will remain the same.
Okay, so they'll still have to register. And can I just clarify, do you mean get them to register for a webinar, but then send them a one-to-one link separately?
It's exactly how we're on this call, I believe, is what she's saying.
Yes, but exactly. That's how you all are on this call, because I sent a one-to-one invite link to all of you, which has bypassed the registration, and all of you are in the room. But I wouldn't recommend creating a webinar and sending a one-to-one link, is because webinar sends on, its own links. What you can actually do is you can make a marketing funnel. Are these paid members or are these free members who are coming for your sessions?
It'll be free, because the body that I'm doing it for would take the fee direct from the members themselves. So I would do it as a free one-to-one booking.
Okay.
Which will cause issues anyway, because I could have anyone join and I wouldn't know if they paid or not.
Yeah, no, that's not a problem, but
I need to look at that.
I was thinking the webinar sends reminders. You can set reminders on the webinar. But if you come to a marketing funnel or a one-to-one booking, if you come to a marketing funnel, you will have to set all the reminders manually. And if you do a one-to-one booking is meant for students. They would have to create an account. They would just not have to put their name, number, email ID. They would have to create an account, which sometimes people don't appreciate when it's free. They don't want to go through a lot. They just want to put few details and they want to be in. So I'm just
Well, they'll be
thinking,
paying for it. They just won't be paying through Zenler. They'll be paying through the institute that I'm doing the training for.
okay, so this means that people have paid, but doesn't depend who has paid for them, but these are paid participants.
Not through Zenler. This will be through
Yeah, that I got. Wherever they are coming from, but they are paid participants.
Yep.
Okay. Then what you can do is you can create a marketing funnel, and in a marketing funnel, you can create a lead magnet form wherein you can ask for the name, number, email ID of these people. And then in your confirmation emails, you can send that invite link to them. And you can tell them to join the meeting through the invite link. And then even if your Zoom breaks and you open Zoom again, that invite link will not change.
Cool. Okay. And they can still register and put their email address in, which will go into my database.
Right. So I'll repeat it for you and you can watch the recording later. Step 1 is going to marketing funnels and creating a lead magnet funnel. In the lead magnet funnel on the opt-in page, you will ask for a name, number, email ID from these people. Once the name, number, email ID has come in on the thank you page, you can show them whatever you want. And through the automations, you will send them the emails. And in the email, you will send them an invite link of the one-to-one booking. Second step, when you create a one-to-one booking, make sure that you add 2 slots to it. Slot from 9 to 1 p.m. and slot from 2 to 5 p.m. So that when the meeting gets over at 1 p.m., you can immediately start the second meeting at 1 p.m. again. So these people who join your paid session will break for lunch for a few minutes and they would not get to know that on the back end you have started the meeting again. And the link for them to join remains the same.
Cool. Okay. Thank you.
All right.
A little bit clearer. Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah. All right. Yes, Hema, how can I help you? And then I'll go back to the chat.
Thanks, Manmeet. I have a what's the term? A low ticket item, which people can purchase. And so basically there's a landing page and then they say, yes, I want it. Then they go to a place where they put in their name and email, etc. And after they do it, they get the thing. But in this, when I transfer it from one URL to the other, this link has been somehow broken. And so the place where they had to put in their name and email is not there. And I get...
Can you explain a little more clearer? I'm not able to get what the question is.
Okay. So there was in the, let me see the term for it. In the marketing funnel, right? I had this a low ticket item where if people, on my homepage, there's a button, they click on it to buy that. Then they go to a landing page. They say, yes, we want it. Then it goes to, there's a pop-up. I guess that's what it is. A pop-up comes up that allows them to put in their name and email.
Yeah. Okay.
And there's a payment element to it as well. And then there's a thank you page that comes, after that. With the thank you page says, it should be in your email. The whatever they purchase, the small course. But somehow that middle place where they put their name and email and the payment thing, that's gone missing. I don't know. It's no longer there. So therefore the link is broken. So when they click on, yes, I want it, they get an error page.
It might be happening because of your custom domain shift right now. Just wait a few hours, or if you're getting in touch with the tech team, it might be because of the URL shift that has happened. So let that get corrected. I'm sure it will pop back up.
No, the URL change happened about a week ago.
Okay.
So there has been enough time for it to play out. Now it's gone. I mean, I noticed it 2-3 days after the URL change. So, but I couldn't ask because, you were not, I mean, I had to wait until Thursday. So I want to know, like, where could it have gone and how do I get it back? And do I have to just redo it?
Okay. I would suggest that if you write to support, because they would definitely have to check what is going on the back end, and I can't even understand before, I test the whole thing. So write to support@zenler.com along with a video, and I'm sure they'll be able to help you.
Okay. I will do that. Thank you. And then one other very short question is, because my the URL, the domain name has changed, I'm assuming I have to get like a new email address.
That means with the domain?
Yeah, so right now it is, let's say, hema@maximumharmony.com. Now that the website is soulsync.com, so I have to get another professional email from, I get it from through Gmail, like Microsoft or whatever that is, Google. I get it from them, so I'll have to get another one. So I just want to understand. So it's going to disrupt so I just sent out my newsletter this morning. I send it out every Thursday. I'm just trying to understand what the sequence of events should be, how I should do that, so my sending out emails is not disrupted.
Okay. So as soon as your custom domain is changed, you need to change the email authentication. The same domain that is in your custom domain should be in your emails as well. And then when you create the next newsletter, there is an option which says from. You will have to change the from email ID. And one more step is you will have to go and change the admin email ID as well.
Okay. So right now, my admin email, I think, is still Maximum Harmony, but my website is SoulSync. So I'm just trying to figure out what kind of confusion is it causing? Are some of these things happening because of that?
I'm not sure.
Because my email went out today.
You just need to tell your people you changed the name. They're still going to receive it if you have your old name. Your new domain name is all good. And then you just make the transition so that nobody's shocked, because when they're used to getting an email in their inbox, they're replying to you. What you should tell them is when you're going to change to your new email and you send the broadcast, ask them to reply and check their spam to make sure they don't lose it. And then you'll make your transition smoother. But that's it.
Okay. So I should just go ahead and make the change, get the new email and then make the change everywhere and then inform them first before you make the change. Okay.
Like
Okay.
let your people know the change is coming so that it makes sense to them. Because you could lose a lot of the people that used to get your email if they're getting it from one email address and then it's to a new one. They're going to be like, well, who is this? Make sense?
Yeah. So I should send them an email in advance telling them that this change is coming. And then you said to tell them to hit reply.
Well, sometimes when people reply to the email, then Google, because you use Workspace, acknowledges that it's not spam and that you have a rapport. So it's just a healthier way for Google to rank your email as valid.
Okay. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Matthew, once again. I'll read Deborah's question now. I want the students to be able to download a document when inside a course so that they have their own copy saved on their PC. How can I do that? So you would have to use the lesson, which is download. So when you go to your course and you go to lesson type, there is a lesson type called download, exactly called download. So you'll have to use that. At the moment,
Where is that lesson type?
can you go to your courses and then go on create a lesson?
Yeah, I'm in the curriculum at the moment.
1 second, let me just open my screen.
So I just want to make some of the documents so that they can actually keep it, you know, and print it. They want to print it out and write on it, they can.
Okay, 1 second. In the curriculum, can you go to add a lesson?
Yeah.
Now, when you click on add a lesson, do you see any option which says download?
Yeah, downloads. Yeah.
Yeah, you just click on that and then add a download document there.
Right. So anything that's put in that can be the students can download those ones from their course
Correct.
themselves.
Correct.
Yeah. Okay. Great. Okay.
Okay.
I've got a B as well.
Right. There's one that you've written. It says all courses on the top, but when anyone clicks on it, it goes to the page. Oops, the page not found. I do have one course, so it should appear. Okay. All courses. Okay. Have you put the link manually inside the all courses page? Is it a dynamic link?
I actually, because it was so long ago, because it's taken me a long time to actually do my first course. So now I set it all up at the beginning using the videos and everything. So now at the top, I'm talking about the front page, if you like, of the website. It says about us at the top, then it says all courses, then support.
I got it.
Do you understand? Yeah. So at the moment, if I click on all courses, it just goes. Can you send me
the link of your website? Can you send me the link of your website?
Yeah. Or do you want me to send you a screenshot of what I can see?
No, send me the link because you're saying if I click on all courses, I will go to not found, right?
Yes, on the front page. Yes. Okay. One minute.
Let me just test it for you. Yeah.
Yeah. I can do that. 1 minute. So I've put the link in to my site.
I will just quickly check. Yes, it says the page not found, but I'm unable to see what the reason is. Is this page live by any chance? Have you unpublished this page?
Well, it should be live. It should be. I have published my first course, so I'm thinking since I published it, it should be in all courses now, shouldn't it? It should show up there. It's at the bottom of the page. Look, it's at the bottom where it says all courses down the bottom. Can you see that course there?
1 second. Let me quickly check. Let me go back to your home page. Yes, I do.
Yeah. Okay. So there it is. There's my first course, Communicating Persuasively. Yeah. But it should be where it says all courses at the top. If I click on that, it's going through to that page saying there's nothing there. Whereas, in fact, it should be there as well, shouldn't it? All my courses should be in that.
So this one, so there is a difference between all courses and just one course. What you have in that all courses tab is just one course that people can click to. What I would suggest is go to your pages, and then in your pages, search for the term all pages. I'm thinking maybe the link of the page is not correctly set. That could be the reason that it is not showing up.
So what do I click on pages? Do I pages?
Yes, go to pages and then look for the all courses. All courses page.
Oh, I see. I see. So, I think I know what you mean. So yeah, okay. So it's not. Yeah, I think I understand what you mean. I can't actually find it at the moment, but I think I know what you mean. At the beginning, isn't it? I think where all the links are and everything. Okay, we'll leave it there because I'll need to see if I can find it. But yeah, it is published, that course, so it should be able to be seen. Well, where it should be able to be seen. So
you will just have to check the link of the all courses page and then put it on your menu. I think there is an error in how you've put the link. That is why it is showing not found, or the page is not live. Maybe it has been unpublished, or maybe it is in draft. That could be the reason.
Yeah. Okay. Lovely. Thank you very much. I'll try that and see what happens. Okay. Thank you.
All right. Okay. I think I have taken all the. Okay. One question from. What I'll do is I'll go to. How do I pronounce your name? Is it Kyun Wu? How do I pronounce your name?
Quinn, thank you.
Quinn, is it?
Yeah, Quinn.
Okay, so I'll take your question first, and then I'll take the last question from last question on the chat from Simon. Yes, Quinn, how can I help you?
Sounds good. Thank you so much, Amit. It's my first time to the call. I've had Zenler for a couple of months, but I haven't really used it. So my question might be a little bit basic. But in terms of creating a live, like a one-on-one meeting, is there a limit to how many I can create? And I think I know that the maximum length is 4 hours, but because I'm actually also using this to meet with my VA every day and we're working together a lot. So can I create like a daily one-on-one with him using the live one-on-one?
Right. So when you create a daily live one-on-one, what you would have to do is you might have to set it as a reoccurring session.
Yeah.
And there is no cap on how many meetings you can create. The bandwidth is on how many hours can you run for. So I think under the Pro plan, if I remember correctly, there are 100 hours. But having said that, if you set up a meeting for every day 9 a.m. to let's say 9 p.m. For example, you're setting up a meeting saying 9 a.m. to 9 p.m. I want to do a meeting for the next 30 days. Then the meetings that you create is the time consumed by Zenler. Whether you go on that meeting or not, that meeting is considered done in terms of consuming the hours.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so but there's a limit of only 4 hours maximum. So then that means if I needed to work more hours, I just needed to set up a different one-on-one.
Correct.
And then for the one-on-one meetings, basically what Simon was asking before, if I was to run like an all-day event for a weekend or something, then that means we just need to set up a few or at least 2 one-on-one session a day, but the link to join would be the same, the invite being the same, but when they join, it'll go to the right Zoom link, correct? So the invite link doesn't change. Is that correct, or am I wrong about that? I haven't done it yet.
Yes, the invite link doesn't change. Like, for example, this meeting, I created this meeting back in November, I think, and I set up a recurring meeting until March. And I said that until March, every Thursday, 4 p.m. UK time, I will have a meeting. And then the link has not changed. Until March, Anybody who wants to join the meeting at Thursday, 4 p.m. UK time, the link remains the same.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, and then so you said there's a limit on the number of hours that we can run on the classes or anything like that. Is that information somewhere? Because I don't see it. Because I don't know.
Let me just quickly check. Let me just quickly check. I think here you would get your answer. The third question, or maybe this whole would help you a lot. It's all on Zenler Lives. But the third question is what you're looking for.
Are you putting that somewhere in our chat?
I put it in the chat.
Oh, got it. Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, thank you. Perfect.
All right. I hope that answers the question.
Yeah, if possible, I can come back and ask another question. Thank you.
Yes, absolutely, you can. All right. Yes, Prem, how can I help you?
Hello, Mamit. How are you?
I'm good. How about you?
Good to see you again in the middle of all these people.
Same
Full of
here.
questions for you, so I will try to be quick on my questions here. The first one, I would love that you share a link with me where these filters of the email automations are very well explained. Because literally I'm not managing to understand which one. Do you know when you open this huge list of enrolled, not enrolled, it's like too much, which I don't know for what to use each of them, and principally how to target. No, so I tried on the market funnel to go to the leads and get some tagging on them. But I need to add a tag at a certain point, which I don't know where to add tags either. So it's getting confused and maybe putting me to do extra work than what I'm supposed to do. So I would love some guidance about that and where to learn more about emails, tagging and funnels, how to use this filter there of the funnels.
Okay. So what I'll do is I'll share a few videos where you can learn about how to use tags, and you can also learn how to use filters. Does that help?
Okay. Yes, and that's for dripping. I don't know how to use the drips too. So yeah, that would be helpful if I know all of them and I study a little bit of them and decide what to do about it.
Okay, 1 second. Let me just check. So you mean drip in the courses, right?
Yes, yes.
Okay, 1 second.
So
So
these are
first I will send you the drip,
okay.
and then I'll send you for tagging. And the third one was you wanted to understand filters, correct?
Yes, and the email automations. Yeah.
Sorry, and?
At the emails, these filters
I've
that
not had
go.
since,
1 second.
well, I shouldn't say I've not had.
Okay, 1 minute. I've sent you all the links. I'm just checking the last one for the emails. Yeah, here it is.
Lovely. So this is the things I needed for studying. And then the questions. The question is, do you notice at the calendar We have there the lives and the webinars and everything, but I do run some retreats, and I would love that to show there on the calendar too on my website. Is that possible to be added in-person events there?
You can design anything you want. You can absolutely do it.
In the calendar?
Yes, you can. You can't change the dynamic columns. You can change and create new columns of your own.
Ah, new columns on the calendar.
Yeah. Oh, 1 second. You want to do it on the calendar?
Yeah, I would love that to show, on the calendar. Ah, wow, there is a retreat going on the 14, 15, and 16, and that shows there too that this is something that is available as a service.
Because on the calendar, only live sessions show on the calendar. So any live that you create will show on the calendar.
Yeah, so but in person things I cannot put there.
What you can do is you can create a dummy live for 10-15 minutes to show that offline meeting. You can just say that this is a dummy meeting to show the offline meeting.
Okay. Okay. The other question is, there is a way of personalizing a little bit more the forms that are available so I can receive more information. Do you know when you put people to write me something? How do I do that?
I didn't get your question, sorry.
I want to personalize a little bit more the forms. So they are sending me written questions too.
Okay, so which form are you talking about? There are multiple forms in Zenler. One is a pop-up. Second is the lead form in the funnel. Then there is a support form. Which form are you talking about?
Yeah, I would put actually on the website for people that want to get the information about other services that I offer. So they might want to write something down in the box. And yeah.
This is the support one that you're talking about, correct? The one on contact page.
Okay, so if I put a support form on the middle of the website anywhere, it would work.
Yes, it would.
Support form. So we're gonna get that there. And another thing is like every single thing I sell there on the website, a percentage go for a charity. Can I get that automized? Is through the affiliated or how it is?
I think this is something that you would have to check with the tech ones and maybe the vendor or anybody who's working on this project, because this would be a little more customized.
Tech support for percentage.
Right.
Submenu. You showed me that last time and I couldn't do. Do you know when you click in one of the parts of the menu and it shows down again things down? How do I do that, Mommy? Sorry, I couldn't do.
Okay. So you're trying to say that how do you create a drop-down menu?
Yeah, I think it is. When it shows the little arrow that you click and opens.
Okay. Got it. Okay. All right. I understood what you're saying. Did you watch the recording of how I did it last time?
I did, but I didn't work on mine. I think I went in the wrong place to do.
Okay. I'll open a page and I'll show it to you. 1 second.
Thank you so much.
For example, I'm on this page. Okay, and here what I'm doing is I want to add a menu and I want top is what you wanted. So what I'm doing is I'm just adding another column. Okay. So when I add another column, Zenler gives me an option to move the column up and down. So after adding a new column, I will just move this up. And it has come on the top.
Okay, but wasn't that No, wasn't that. You didn't get my question. It's like, for example, we have their authors or about us, no? And I want that to click on that part of the menu, and I have other options that comes underneath, like a sub menu.
Okay, got it. 1 second. Let me share my screen again, if I've understood your question correctly. So
Yeah.
here's the menu.
Yeah.
I will click on the settings tab.
Okay.
I'll go on the menu, and here you have an option. If you click on plus, this will add a submenu.
Aha, it's inside there. Okay. That's where I didn't find it. It's on the plus inside. And the action there is just like for opening it.
You'll put
Yeah,
if you
to
have
go
to
to
add
the
yes, you will add the text, you will add the link, only then a submenu will be created.
Okay, that makes total sense. Makes total sense where I was doing it wrongly. Okay, that's
Right.
perfect. Thank you so much, Mamit, again. See you soon.
Thank you. Yes. Hi, Agneta. How can I help you?
Hello. I have two quick questions. At least I think it's quick questions. First one, can I hide the number of members in a community?
Oh, good question. I don't know what the answer because it's a new one. Can you write it on the Facebook community once and tag David or Rakesh and ask them, because it's a new feature. There are a few things that we are still exploring.
Oh, okay. So I'll give you the second question as well, but I think they're linked together. The members in the community, can they be anonymous?
I guess those are the similar questions that would have to go either you can put it to support or you can put it on the Facebook group. And you can tag David or Rakesh. I think both are possible as far as my knowledge goes, but I would just want to double check.
Thank you. That's all.
Yeah.
Thank you
All
so
right.
much.
Thank you.
Goodbye.
Thank you. Okay, Simon, I'm reading your question. I'm finding some challenge linking the courses page with a button for signing in. You can sign in fine from the top right, but when I give a button saying signing, oh, because the sign in and sign up is for the account, Zenler account. You should not be using that on a course page because course page has its own dynamic sign in. This sign in or sign up that you're using is on the account level, like the sign up to Zenler on your account. If someone is logged in and takes them to a blank page, I've had to delete the button and just go to the type right to sign in or click my courses if you are logged in.
Yeah, this might be because I've got my own Bluehost hosted site and I'm linking to a page on Zenler where people need to go to that page to then sign up or sign in. It will take them to a course page which says sign up, but it doesn't it doesn't say anything about going to the top right to sign in. And when I put a button taking them to the page that links to, it doesn't work. It takes them, if they're signed in already, it will take them to a blank page.
Okay, can you give me the link of this page to test? Can I take a look at it?
I've had to change it because it was the live site. I should really have replicated it and then done a clone of it. But the link I sent you, which is in the chat for you, has what I've had to do, which if you look at the top of it, it says all our courses are below, click one to register, already registered, sign in from the menu.
Okay,
Now,
are you sending a screenshot of this?
No, I've sent you the link in the chat. If you scroll up,
I think it has gone.
You can see
oh yeah, here it is.
1657.
On the top sign in, right?
Yes.
Okay,
Now, if
so
they're signed in already, that doesn't appear, but it still had this page, it still had a sign up button, and it looked like it should sign up or sign in button. So I added a sign in button thinking that would do it, but I've had to remove both and just write out for them what to do.
Okay, so let me understand the question better. You're saying when you're clicking on sign in, there is an option of sign up also, and that's creating a problem for you. Is that correct?
Well, no, when I was taking them to the All Courses page, it had under where it says course library, it had sign up. Just on this page, it had sign up. Now, if you're already signed in, that sign up button was still there. If you're not signed in, you can't have a button below it saying what I've put, which is already registered. Click this button to sign in. You've got to go up to the top right of it and click sign in. So you've got one that's a button and the other one that's in the top right menu, so which didn't really match with the, I suppose, the UI UX.
Okay, so I'm actually trying to understand that. I'm trying to understand what is the purpose here to achieve this. Usually when people, they log in into a site, usually the login windows are always on the top of the header, either left or right. So what are we trying to achieve here?
The page it gave me automatically had a sign up button. So I assumed it would give two buttons or it would dynamically recognize that, but it didn't.
Okay, I'll share my screen with you.
Deleted the sign up button. Yeah.
Okay, you deleted the sign up button.
I deleted the sign up button, but I think what they then do is if they click on one of the courses, it will take them to the course page, ask them to enroll in it, and then it'll ask their details, whereas the sign in,
right.
It was a bit messy. I couldn't put two buttons, one for sign up, one for sign in. And I couldn't link.
That could be because this site is totally, this part of the site is dynamic in nature. All the parts are dynamic and are functioning on its own. Maybe that could be the reason that you could not put two buttons together.
Well, it showed sign up when they were still signed in. That was the issue. So they were signed in and it still had the sign up button on there.
Okay.
Which
now
is why I've now deleted it.
Okay. And where was this button? Was it in the menu?
No, it was literally below where it says all our courses are below. The block I had when I built it, it had sign up in it and I just changed the text. But that was automatically in there.
Okay. I'm trying to understand that. I see that there is a sign up button on every sign in form because you have to give the user an option to sign up and sign in at the same time. What I'm trying to understand is that this sign up button that you were able to see once the user is signed in, where was this happening? This I'm not able to understand so far.
It was on the all courses page. So when you go to the page I've sent you, which shows all the courses, that button didn't disappear. That was still there.
Okay, 1 second. Let me.
So if they were looking at the other courses rather than the My courses that they'd already registered for, it would still have sign up, which seemed to not match what I was looking to do.
Okay, so you've written all our courses as below. Click 1 to register. Already registered, sign in from the menu. Okay.
So that was my workaround. Yeah.
Okay. So you're trying to say that if somebody is signed in already, where do they go and get inside the program? Is that what you're saying?
No, I was just hoping that block would dynamically change to remove that sign up button, because that was still showing. This was the original block that I amended when I set the course site up.
Okay, 1 moment. So are you saying that this sign up is what you want to change?
No, so the link I gave you, so if you go to the website, yeah. So where it says sign in at just middle of the page, not the top right one, the middle.
Okay.
Yeah. So it's not a link, but I've just put already registered sign in. There was a button saying sign up. And if they were signed in, that button was still there. It didn't disappear. I had to manually delete it.
Oh, okay. That could be because it is maybe a default page that was given to you just to show the structure. That could be the case. Which page is this that is being used?
Yeah. So if I wanted a sign up or sign in button, so if I say it says there, if I wanted sign up or sign in, so both options, could I add a button that would do that and then direct it to either the sign up or sign in page?
Usually the sign up and sign in will come together. You might not be able to differentiate it dynamically. If you create manual login pages, then that's different. But if you try to use the dynamic feature of Zenler to sign in and sign up, you might not be able to do it in one button, in two different buttons. It might be only possible in one button.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll leave it as it is then. I mean, it was more that it gave me two buttons, but when I put it on there to make it look like you'd sign up or you'd sign in, it wouldn't recognise they were signed in and take me to the page. It would just repeat that page or go to a blank page. But that's fine. I mean, the workaround I've got is it tells people what to do, so that's fine.
All right. Okay, I'll take another question from Priya. Since I'm using bundles for memberships differently than they are intended, I'm trying to put links to the dashboard pages in customs my membership page. A person will only get access if they actually bought the bundle. Just tested. Okay. However, when I click the button which I have manually linked to the different dashboard, I get automatically sent to the main site. Can I make different reroute somehow? Okay, so you're saying that when you sign up to the bundle and the course that you're getting access to, when I click the button which I have manually linked to the different dashboard, I get automatically routed to the main site. Is it the reason that you don't have access to that particular course? That is
Yes.
why.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Yes.
Okay. So you want that instead of going to the main course, they go to some other page. Is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay. This is a question that tech support can answer for you.
All right. I'll contact them.
Because it's a dynamic feature. So dynamic feature usually takes it back to the main site. Whenever something is broken, it'll take back to the main site.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'll check with them. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you. Okay, I'll see if there's another question on the chat. Is there a link teaching about how to grow a public community? Yes, there is a full workshop we did in the month of I think Prem is not here. Oh, she is. Okay. There is a full community workshop that we did in the month of Jan. There are about 10 sessions that we did in Jan. You can go to Facebook and you can go to the events area and you can see all the sessions on how to grow a public community. All right.
Can I ask
Yes.
if that can be found somewhere else than on Facebook?
It would be the events area of the official community. The Facebook.
I'm not on Facebook. I'm sorry. Can it be found somewhere else? Because I'm also interested in that.
Yes, I think they would have been uploaded to YouTube by now, but I'll just double check with the team and let you know. If
All right.
not, we'll upload them to YouTube and share it with you.
Thank you.
Okay. Okay, I've got a community set up. However, the header shows a community link, but I can't remove it. Okay, I'll come to this. Simon, can you share a screenshot with me by the time I come to you? Yes, Quinn, how can I help you?
Just a quick question in terms of creating courses. I see that there's all courses and then bundle and then categories. What's the difference between the bundles? Or can you just send a link to how to create courses so I can just read and follow the instructions?
Right. I will send you a document on how to create courses. But the difference between the course and bundle is that a course is a single program that you offer to your students, and a bundle is a combination of programs. let's say you have 5 courses and you want to give them to Prem at once. So you will not make Prem go through 5 signups. She will sign up once to the bundle and get access to all the 5 courses together.
Oh, I see. So for each course that they have access to, they have to sign up for that course.
Yes, correct.
But with that sign up, can I make it so, for example, if they get bonuses, so for me right now, I do have a course and then the bonuses. So for the course, let's say they pay for that, but then the bonuses, they get it as a bonus. They don't have to pay for it. How should I set that up then?
Okay. You can set it up on the thank you page, or you can set it up as a part of the course curriculum to give them the additional benefits.
So for the bonuses, do I just make that? Sorry, I didn't get what you said, but for the bonuses, do I just make it a $0 cost that anyone can register for and give them?
Yes, absolutely. You can add it and show it on your course page where you can show them that you're giving them everything additional. So when you go to the pricing page of your course, it gives you multiple options. Like if you want to set a one-time fee, if you want to set something add-on, if you are giving some additional things, you can have different pricing plans as well. So you can add multiple pricing plans. You can say course 1 for this one, course 2 for this one, course 3 for this one, or item 1 for this one, item 2 for this one. Then total you show that it's $400 or $500 and everything else is $0 because it's complimentary. So you can show that way as well.
And then in terms of a webinar, so for example, if I just wanted to run like a 5-day challenge kind of thing, and it'll be like 2 hours a day, can I put a price point on that webinar, or do I have to make that into a course and they have to sign up and pay for the course? Because I was planning to make it just $1 just to get, some commitment.
You can make a paid webinar out of Zenler. You can do that.
Well, can you give me a link for that? How do I do that also? Thank you so much.
Sure, I'll do that.
It's a lot to learn.
That's okay. One thing at a time.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right.
It's great that we have these weekly calls because it's much easier to just ask sometimes than to have to dig through all the websites and stuff like that. Thank you for this support.
Thank you, Quinn. Yes, Simon, are you sending the screenshot to me? I shared the link, Quinn, on the group.
Yeah.
Don't share your screen, Simon. You can share the screenshot to me on the chat. Since this is being streamed to Facebook, because of the GDPR rules, we do not recommend screen sharing. Thank you, Prem. You're muted, Simon.
You're still muted, Simon.
Yeah, sorry. The page I was sharing, it was a student signed in, there were no personal information on it. The bit I was trying to illustrate was, so if you look at the screenshot, I mean, that literally was what I was sharing. In the top right, it's got community. I've not got a community set up, but I can't get rid of that community.
Okay, got it. And what else?
Well, that was it. I've got students, but I've not got a community set up. But on my website, the only things it gives me the option of amending are the other. So my courses support and all courses. It won't let me amend and remove community.
Okay, was that your question? The sign in, sign up that you were saying, was that the question?
No.
Okay, because I thought I was thinking about a different question. Okay, I will definitely put this back to the team. I think there is a concern there where you are not, where a lot of users are not able to remove that community option. I'll feed that back to the team once.
Yeah, because all it does is takes them to a blank page because I've got no community set up, and it doesn't need to be there. And if people click it, I think there's a problem with the site.
One more question.
Okay, I'll ask them from the team.
Thanks.
Sorry, can I ask you one more question? I forgot. And I'm not sure if Simon is done.
Yeah. Just give me 1 minute, Quinn.
Yeah, thanks.
Yes. Simon, is the question done? The sign in, sign up that we were discussing?
Yeah.
Okay. Is that question sorted? I thought you'll be sharing the screenshot for showing me how to do the sign in, sign up. Figuring out that sign in, sign
Oh
up.
no. I was saying that that's fine. I've got the workaround for that. That's fine. This question was separate, which is why I was sharing the screen. It was the community button that won't go at the top.
Okay. Okay, got it. Got it.
That's fine.
I'll put it to the team for sure. All right. Yes, Quinn, tell me.
Oh, I see that there is an affiliate program in settings. Is that for me? Because I'm also enrolling affiliates to promote my webinars. Is that for that purpose or what?
Okay.
And do you have a link for that as well?
Okay, so in the dashboard, if you are able to see affiliates as a section, then it is that how can you create your affiliates inside your site? There is a section where you can go and sign up for Zenler also, become a affiliate of Zenler. That is also an
Oh,
option.
right.
So what do you want? Do you want to create your own affiliates or do you want to become an affiliate of Zenler?
I want to create my own affiliates for my webinars
Okay,
or my offers.
got it. I'll share the link with you. 1 second.
Thank you. Well, I didn't know that option was available. So that's great. Because I don't see that. Because there's dashboard, courses, marketing funnels. Where would that affiliate, creating affiliates be in marketing?
I will just send this to you. 1 second. Give me 1 second. Yeah, you'd be able to see it in this document very clearly. It's here.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, perfect. So I'll just need to view this and then, okay, perfect. Thank you so much. There's a lot
All
to
right.
watch and practice before checking in with you next week.
Absolutely. And you can always write it on the Facebook group. There are product educators answering questions all the time.
Oh, I see. Okay,
Yeah.
awesome. Thank
All
you,
right.
Maggie.
Thank you, Quinn.
Where in the world are you?
I'm in India.
Yeah. Okay.
How about you?
I'm in Canada. So then your time zone right now, what time is it for you right now?
It's 11 p.m. for me.
Oh, wow. Okay, so then that means you're 12 and a half hours ahead.
Yeah, absolutely. It would be 10:30 a.m. for you, is it?
Yes, correct. Yeah. I'm in
Yes.
Mountain Time. Yeah.
Yes.
And
Oh,
how
okay.
long do these weekly calls last typically?
The max is 2 hours.
Okay, got it.
Yeah.
Thank you. See
All
you
right.
next week
Thank
then.
you.
Because I don't want to ask any more questions because I need to do a few things first before I ask. See you next.
Absolutely. I'm always here. Take care.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Yes, Julia, how can I help you?
I don't have a question. I just heard you were in India, and I'm just wondering which part of India.
I am very close to Mumbai. Have you been to India?
Yes, I lived in India many times.
Oh,
Mostly in Pune, in Kerala, and Pondicherry.
oh, that's very nice. When did you come to India the last time?
Last time was 1 or 2 years ago. Yeah.
Oh, very recent.
I
Yeah.
go to India very often. Yeah.
Next time you come, please let me know.
So where, close to Bombay, where is the place?
Yes, so I am in Surat, Gujarat, which is 3 hours from Mumbai.
Oh, okay. No, I've never been to Gujarat.
Yeah. This is the time, this is your calling. You should come now.
I heard you have a very nice food, very nice Indian
Yes,
food.
absolutely.
Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll let you know. I think I'm gonna be in India next year in January, I think, for a few months. So I'll let you know.
Absolutely. I'll be looking forward to meet you.
That's nice. So the session is gonna end now, or we're
Yes.
the two of us.
Yes, because so many wonderful questions have been answered, and it was a power-packed session. And since everybody has, left asking their questions, so very soon I'm going to end the session.
Let's see. Yeah, it's bedtime for you.
In just a little while. Where are you right now?
In Spain.
Oh, okay. And what time is it for you?
It's 6:30
p.m.?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, yeah. It is fascinating how, the world clock can change everything. We just had Quinn sitting at 10:30 a.m. in the morning. She's just started her day. You're in the evening, and I've almost ended and moving to the second day. And I'm sure there is someone who's yet coming to 13th February. So it's amazing how world clocks can be.
Yeah, absolutely.
Absolutely.
All right. Well, I may see you soon. Now I'm getting more into Zenler, preparing online courses, and also I think you are gonna see me quite often.
Yes, absolutely. That's what I was about to say. I am seeing more of you, and I'm looking forward to seeing more of you.
All right. In the end, last week, it was so problematic to change that on Facebook, but I finally got it. So I thank you, because I know that was not a very suitable question for Zenler, but as you mentioned that in that previous class, that's why I asked you, and I felt so lost. And I don't have patience to search for things for hours when someone knows about it and it's something so easy. So that's why I asked. So I really appreciate that you helped me out.
That's absolutely okay. That's what we are here for.
All right. Well, have a nice end of the week, and I may see you next week or in the following ones.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Bye.
Thank you, everyone, for always. We have one more user. Yes, Christine, how can I help you?
Hey, I'm trying. Well, nice to meet you first. First of all, I'm trying to I have a header, and I'm trying to align it to the right. And I tried everything with ChatGPT and everything, but I I just can't get to fix it. So I was hoping maybe if I come in, you could help me.
Okay. So what are you trying to do? You're trying to align the header to the
Yes,
right, the left,
if
and
you
you're trying
want,
to change the
I can
right.
share my screen. Maybe it's easier to explain.
I know. So this meeting is being streamed to the group, so we usually don't screen share.
Okay.
If you could share a screenshot with me on the chat, and what I'm able to understand is the menu is on the left and you want it on the right. Is that
Not
correct?
even that, no. I will share it with you because I think where's the chat here? Okay. So it seems as if it's, I think already right aligned, but it's, well, I'd share with the text below, because you will see the sign in, it's not aligned with the text, and I can't get it to align. The logo kind of is on the left, but the right side, it's not. Do you see what I mean?
Once again, can you go once again? Because I was looking at the picture and you went too fast. Can you
Yes.
come again?
So if you look at the sign in on the right side, it's not aligning with the text, and I can't get to move it further to the right. I already decreased the padding and everything there is. I tried to change stuff with ChatGPT, but it didn't work. So I don't know if there's something else that I'm missing.
Okay. I think you would have to write to support for this, because the sign in button that you're trying to change is a dynamic button, and support would be able to help you understand how to move it.
Okay, but it's not. It's it's not the dynamic header, but I can still share with the support. Because then
this is a header you have designed from scratch, is it?
Not designed from scratch, but there's the templates, and there's one that's dynamic, but it's not the dynamic one, but there's other ones that you can adapt. So it's one of the adapted ones.
Okay, so you've taken a design, but it's not dynamic, correct?
Exactly, yes.
Okay. And just, curious to know that when I look at the second picture that you have shared, Everything seems fine to me in that one, where all of them are in the exact sync, the spacing is correct, the font is correct, and they look similar. So where exactly is the gap that you feel? Okay, so what you want to do is you want them to go to extreme right, no spacing on the right at all? On the
Not
left?
extreme, not extreme right, just a little bit. So that if you would draw a line from like the end of the sign in down a straight line, it would end at the 7.
Oh, okay, got it. Got it, got it. Got it, what you're trying to do. So you want that where the 7 is ending, your menu should start from there, correct?
Exactly, yes.
Mm. Okay. I think if you write to support, they'll be able to give you a definite answer, because this is something where you have to do a lot of testing, try, and then things. And you already mentioned you've done padding already. You've tried the padding and the spacing already. If you've done that, then I think support would be able to help you.
Okay. Then I also have another question also to the header, if I can ask another one.
Yes, please go ahead.
So first I was playing around like with the dynamic header, but then I noticed, because I'm also starting to create the block, and in the block the dynamic header is completely different formatting than in the normal pages. So is there a way to adapt like the block page? So if I couldn't find like, usually you can like edit any kind of page, but the block page, I didn't see it. Is there a way to edit the block page or not?
Yes, you can. Absolutely. You can edit the block page. Just give me a minute. Second. Okay. You want to edit the main page, right? Yeah, here it is. I will just send this link to you.
Okay. I edit the block templates. Okay, and there I can. But then I think I've seen that there you can adapt like the text as far as I see. How did they get into actually getting into the page builder? Edit. Okay, I didn't see that. Okay, cool. Then I know. Thank you.
All right.
Well, that was it. Thank you. Thank you so much. And then have a lovely rest of your evening.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye. Hi, Casey. How can I help you?
Well, first of all, if you're a mental health professional, that would be a start. I'm working on the email authentication.
Okay.
And I'm at the DMARCs thing. I don't know what that is. And I was at the point of reading about it when I had to break and go to something else. I hope my windows are still open so I can just continue. Can you tell me what that is? Who is DMARCs and what am I registering? I don't understand what I'm doing there.
Okay. So DMARC is a setting that you have to do once you set up the DNS record, and it is something that has been provided by, the domains, the emails that you're setting up. So it's a record that you have to put in to ensure that I don't know the technical logic behind it, but you have to add that record to make sure that your deliverability is on point. What I'll do is I'll share a document with you. Towards the end, you can see how to add the DMARC record. It's for your deliverability.
Okay, great. If you'll do that, because I am following the document you sent me last time. It may be the same one, but I'll check it out and make sure. I have one other thing to bring to you that's short.
Yeah, please go ahead.
Repeatedly, when I try to set up a recurrent meeting, it will change its own time. And
Oh, that.
and it will not let me change it back. So what I've had to do is I've had to go out of the recurrent meeting and make a new link for a single time. Michelle has figured out how to get around it, but like you can go in and change the time and the update says, oh, okay, it's good. It's not good. And you cannot open that meeting. Do you know anything about what's going on there?
I have no idea because it could completely be technical and why the time is changing, what is happening. I wouldn't know until I looked at it. So I think the support would be able to help.
Okay, so I'll just,
Yeah.
thank you.
All right. Thank you. Yes, Eva, how can I help you?
Hi. So I have been in overwhelm with everything to do with Zenler. So I've also given up the strength to go and search for things.
I understand.
I don't want to renew my Leadpages this month because in the end, I've hardly used it in the last year. I just want to know what's the power of new Zenler for doing similar things of Leadpages. How can I learn it easily without feeling this overwhelm?
Okay, you would have to use marketing funnels, which would help as a replacement of the Leadpages.
And is that part of new Zenler?
Yes, correct.
Okay, can you give me a link to that, maybe?
Yes, absolutely. I'll do that. I'll give you a link where you can read about the marketing funnels.
Okay. And then we talked last year when I asked what had changed at New Zenler for me not being able to go live anymore through Zoom, to go live on my Facebook page since February last year. I wanted to know if Zenler has found a new way that is easy without losing 15 minutes every time to go live on Zoom.
Okay, so it is something that Zenler doesn't have anything to do. It is Zoom. It is Zoom who has said this.
Yeah.
So even we have to follow the process. It was very easy for us to click a button and go live.
Yeah.
But we have to do the whole thing of putting up the RMTP in, and that is something that is something from Zoom's end, and Zenler cannot do anything about it. So I'm afraid to say it remains the same.
It's still the same. Okay, so I'm not using Zenler for that anymore. Okay, good. Yeah. Let me see for that link overview of marketing funnels. Okay, thank you very much.
All right, thank you, Eva. Hi, Casey. Anything else that I can answer?
No,
Or
I just clicked through all those links. So I've got the pages open on my thing. We're almost at the end of this window anyway, aren't we?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Thank you everyone for asking wonderful questions and making it a powerhouse session. We absolutely love when we see users sharing their feedback, good or bad, but we absolutely love everyone sharing their feedback and keeping the session a full powerhouse.
Were you talking to me or someone else?
I was talking to everyone.
Oh, okay, because my connection went out.
Yes, I realized that.
So I just missed whatever you said, but there's other people here. Okay.
Yes. Is there another question that I can answer for you, Casey?
No, I'm searching to see where I need to go.
Okay.
Sorry.
No problem. Yes, Eva, anything that I can answer for you?
Yeah, another question. I'm using at the moment ActiveCampaign for my leads. What does New Zenler have for that?
Okay, so New Zenler has email automations in marketing funnels, in courses, in webinars. Everywhere there are marketing funnels for evergreen emails, and to be able to send one-off emails, that is email broadcasts.
But where are my contacts kept?
Those are leads in form of leads and students.
Okay, and can I bring over my leads that I have, my contacts that I have in ActiveCampaign to New Zenler?
Yes, you can.
Do you have an article for that?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so what we have right now is how to integrate ActiveCampaign with New Zenler. What you need to do is you simply need to export and import. Export the list from ActiveCampaign and import the list in Zenler. So what I can share with you is how to import the list in Zenler, and how to export it from ActiveCampaign is something you can ask the ActiveCampaign team. Yeah. So I'm sharing the link here on the chat. You're muted. You're muted, Eva.
How many contacts can we bring in? Do you know that?
So students are unlimited. Leads, I will have to check. Leads on the pro account, I think there are about 25,000 to 30,000 leads that you can have.
Okay, awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you.
All right. All right, thank you.
Take care. Bye-bye. Have a great day.
Thank you. Casey, is there another question that I can answer for you? All right, so I think it is time to say goodbye. Thank you everyone once again for answering wonderful, wonderful questions and keeping it a powerhouse until the end of the session. We are close to 6 p.m. UK time, and it has only been a delight to answer all the questions. I will see you next time, next Thursday, 4 p.m. UK time. Until then, take care.
Thank you.